basically you have done your BTech, completed your BTech in mechanical engineering in 2021.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's you have 2 years of education gap. You have taken your TOEFL, you have got 83, and you have taken your GRE,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
So how many universities do you apply?
I apply for universities, sir.
Which are they?
University of Bridgeport, University of Datham, and University of Alabama, and Urban University. Urban University.
So which university are going?
I am going to University of Bridgeport, sir.
University of
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport.
Yes.
Why?
Because University of Bridgeport is top ranked university in USA, and it is collaborated with NASA, and it is useful for it is useful, and I like to do research on the guidance of Professor Jenny, and the certificate is accepted in the worldwide.
Okay, so what are your doubts?
I have regarding the program, sir.
You have a
Core curriculum and all about, sir.
okay. So what are your questions? Ask me.
For that, for the duration in 2 years of course, for how many credits hours, and I think I have doubts about, sir. Credential hours,
How many hours?
sir.
Okay. See, basically, each university has their own schedule. So basically,
Yes,
they
sir.
will have, maybe you will have some lectures in the morning, some in the afternoon. Sometime you will have to go to the university twice, sometime only once. So it
Yes, sir.
depends. But these questions are normally not asked. Basically, if you
Okay,
are
okay.
asked what is the duration of the program, the duration of the program is 2 years.
Yes, sir.
So from visa point of view, what are your questions?
Visa point of view, for my, I have 2 years gap between that. There I am done some programming language, sir. During that, this is sufficient for the going visas.
See, first, basically, your answer on why University of Bridgeport is not convincing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you have to have a good reason why you want to go to University of Bridgeport.
Yes.
Okay, NASA and all those things. Okay, you have done correspondence with the professor, which is good. You said, but give some more reasons why you want to go to that particular university.
Yes.
Okay, if you have got scholarship or if you have talk about some of the course content or anything that you want to talk,
Okay,
and
sir.
try to relate it with what you have done in the past.
Yes.
Okay. Now regarding your 2 years of education gap, so there is nothing that you have done. So you can say that there was a COVID period, okay, because of which you could not go immediately, and then
Yes.
you have taken your GRE and you have taken your TOEFL and you have prepared for your study abroad during this gap. You also learned basically some of the programming language in AutoCAD or whatever you have learned,
Yes.
okay, during this period, and whatever you have done, small work or whatever, you tell to see that you have worked something, you have done something fruitful in those 2 years.
Yes.
Okay. So that is how you are going to convince them that one you can say about the COVID,
Yes.
that because of COVID period you did not apply immediately, and it took time for you to understand whether you should go abroad or not, because
Okay.
you did not wanted to do it online. You wanted to
Mm.
go to the campus and get practical exposure.
Yes.
Okay, and also dates were not available. Visa dates and all those things were not available. So there were a lot of articles. So you
Yes.
wanted some time to basically decide what you want to do. Further, basically, you prepared for your study abroad during this period, took your GRE, took your TOEFL, did your research on the universities,
Yes. Yes.
and you also did some programming language.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have a smiling face.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Very important. When you're
Okay,
going
sir.
to the visa officer, basically
Mm.
have a smiling face,
Okay. Okay.
speak confidently, which is very, very important. Don't be too serious.
Okay.
What are your other doubts?
Other those regarding and why this university, they ask you for this distance is sufficient for this. Why this university?
Yeah, so why this university? That is why I asked you why Bridgeport University. So you don't
Okay.
talk about Bridgeport University was it's a 100-year-old university.
Okay.
Don't say it is, don't say all this. It occupies hundred of acres of land. It has got so many buildings. It has so many internet. They don't want facts. They want your reason why you want to go to this particular university.
Okay.
You tell them I've done my BTech in mechanical
Okay.
engineering,
Yes, sir.
and I'm looking for basically further specialization in so and so area. And
Yes, sir.
after doing a proper research, I found basically University of Bridgeport has this particular program. I've also corresponded with the professors on this thing, and I found that quite interesting. Further, basically, Bridgeport also has a tie-up with NASA where they are
Yes,
doing
sir.
research. So I will be, if I could work under that, it would be a great exposure, practical exposure for me. For all these reasons, I have joined Bridgeport University.
Okay. So this university currently is doing some one research on extension of underwater steam research projects, sir. That's also I include about this university.
Okay,
Okay.
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 You
And
can add this, but be, when you talk, be clear.
okay.
Also, basically, have a smiling face. Be confident.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What are your other questions?
Another doubt regarding the sponsors, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I had two sponsors in my relatives, sir.
Who are your sponsors?
Hmm?
Who are your sponsors?
He's my uncles. My uncles are my family are living a close joint family, sir. We have close relationship between them.
One, to basically you don't communicate properly. So
Okay.
you basically when we have to understand, it is very difficult. I understood that one is your uncle sponsor. Who is the second
Yes.
sponsor?
Another sponsor is another two uncles, sir. My uncles.
Why is your parents not sponsoring your education?
For my parents have agricultural small amount of land, sir. Because of the station, my uncles are sponsored.
So when this, let's see why basically why if you tell that an package has small agricultural land, they
Yes.
don't have income, then the doubt on the visa officer is more that you are not going to come back. Why?
Okay.
Because you are not well settled in India.
Okay.
Okay, so it is up to you how you want to present it. But if you show that basically your parents are not well settled, then the visa officer may think that you will not come back to India.
Okay. In this case, what I represent about my sponsor.
So ideally, I don't know.
Hmm.
Basically, if you are telling my uncles are sponsoring, you have to give reason why your uncle is sponsoring. Does your uncle have family? So you have to give some reason saying that
Okay.
your uncle is either basically staying in the same family, he is not
Hmm.
married. I don't know what is your reason of
Okay.
why uncle sponsoring him. And
Okay.
you have to give that particular thing that you have a very good bonding with your uncle and he wants to,
Yes.
or he doesn't have any kids. I don't know what are your reasons. I don't know
Okay.
the
Okay.
story, but whatever your story is, you need to communicate that story strongly to the visa officer to convince the visa officer to grant you US visa. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. For in a sponsor purpose, for I am preparing the some supporting documents. What are the required for this?
You need a sponsor letter from your sponsor. You need your
Okay.
sponsor's IT returns. You need
Okay.
your sponsor's bank statement, investments. You
Okay.
need to know what your sponsor is doing, what is he doing for his income, whether he's
Hmm.
working or whether he has a business, what business he has. You need to know
Okay.
more about your sponsor because they will ask you questions on those.
Okay. I am prepared for the letter for sponsor, sir, and the IT returns also I collected, sir. But they will require the bank statement of sponsor also.
Bank statement of sponsor is definitely required. A
Okay.
6 months of
Okay.
bank statement is required to show
Yes.
which probably you may have to carry. So bank
Okay.
statement, investments, why your uncle is sponsoring. The major question is why your uncle is sponsoring. Okay, so you
Okay.
need to
Okay.
justify why your uncle is sponsoring in a very logical manner.
Yes.
What are your other doubts?
Other how regarding the why USA is going that question, I am struggling so much, sir, that
Why
I
USA?
hmm?
Why USA?
Why USA? US USA, USA is one. But depending about that question, I have some doubts about.
Okay, how would you answer why USA?
Hmm?
How would you answer why USA?
How I will answer? USA has so many topmost universities is there. For according to my point of view, most of my research, most of my field research is conducted in USA universities. That is the reason why I am wish to go in US.
See, one of the reason we all want to go to USA is you have done basically, let's say, 16 years of education in India,
Yes, sir.
and you want to get international degree, international exposure. Okay, so you want to travel abroad and study so that you can get benefit of this. Okay, USA you have selected because the program that it offers, is better available in US. The research is better available.
Yes,
For
sir.
this, you have also done your correspondence with professor with whomever you have corresponded.
Yes.
Okay, and for all these reasons, you find USA is a suitable country for your study
Sure.
abroad. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there are a lot of videos that I have which gives you
Okay.
enough idea on how you should prepare for your visa.
Yes.
I posted a lot of visa success videos.
Yes.
Go through those videos, and it may help you in. And all the best.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. I hope you be confident. Give a lot of answers. Give a lot of points to the visa officer to tell the visa officer that you are genuine.
Yes.
And see that you are able to convince the visa officer that whatever the question is asked, you are able to answer them well.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye. Take care.